Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today, I can authoritatively say that majority of Kenyans from Mount Kenya region who are above 40 years will vote for Raila Amolo Odinga overwhelmingly. They will vote almost to a man. And a number of youth, people who are below 35, they are likely to vote for William Samoei Ruto and Wanjokoya. But that is not the main issue today. So if you are joining this channel for the first time, I'm your host, Gashis Kaiman, the tallest man in Black Africa. Do you remember Ruto saying that Kithure Kindiki is number 3 if Kenya Kwanza forms the government? Do you remember that statement? Then, if you are asked, who are the 3 most popular or influential politicians in Kenya today, without mentioning the name of Uhuru Kenyatta, and you agree with me, number 1 is Raila Amolo Odinga, followed by William Samoei Ruto, and number 3 is Wanjokoya. Swali ambalo tunajiuliza, je, Kalonzo Musyoka ni nambari gapi? Mudavadi, Musalia Mudavadi, that is, ni nambari gapi? Hawa watu wako wapi? What has happened to them? You know, John the Baptist came to prepare the way of Jesus Christ, who was coming to save the world. And I can tell you authoritatively again that Wanjokoya came to kill and bury Kalonzo Musyoka. He also came to kill and bury Musalia Mudavadi. He also came to kill people like Wetangula. Meaning, the death I'm talking about here is not biological death, but political death. Kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona kwamba hawasikiki tena. Hawasikiki. Sometimes politics is very complicated. It is very complex. And it is a game of numbers, a game of perception, a game of influence. Na kile ambacho tunaona kwamba wakati Wanjokoya alikuja kupaga hata mikakati ya 2007 and 2022. So this is one person with a long-term mission. Uhuru Kenyatta always opined again that is one person who sees very far away. And ni kama mtu ambaye anaona miaka 20 ambayo itakuja. Because if you ask me, I'll tell you that Raila Amolo Odinga is a transitional president. And he will be the next president. And we have only about that 5 days to go. And Raila will be declared the president. You can take this to the bank. Because do you think Ruto can be the head of the armed forces? Do you think he can be the chief of the defense forces? With the way he wanted to serve the president? With the way he has been talking to these people? You know, this person is coming out as somebody who can even slap the military generals. Do you think they can accept him? Do you think this country is governed by rules and regulations? Na kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba Ruto does not follow anybody's rule, and he advises himself. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is that Kalonzo Musyoka is completely finished. Moses Mudavadi is finished completely. And who is finishing them? It is George Goshiri Wanjokoya. He has managed to bury these people politically. Na ukiangalia utaona kwamba the church is now being kept busy. So I don't think Wanjokoya is mad. He is a man, a professor with a mission. And a professor is somebody who is very, very intelligent. Kwa hivyo ukiangalia utaona kwamba vile ambavyo amekuwa akisema, selling venom, rearing snakes, yule tu alimdanganya Eve in the Garden of Eden. Kisha na kuja kuambia Wakristo wamfuge nyoka. And then this idea of marijuana. And you agree with me that this is a way of distracting people from talking about the serious issues that are in this country. The commodity of prices, the standard of living that is becoming very expensive, inflation and the likes. Na kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba Wanjokoya, today I had a conversation with so many youth, And what amazed me is that a number of youth, quite a good number, quite a substantial number of youth, wanamuunga mkono Wanjokoya. Wanasema cheupe cheupe. Na ni vile tu walikataa ni waulete katika hii video. Nafikiri mngeona maajabu kusikia vile vijana wanasema. Si ni vijana wasichana na vijana wavulana. They are saying they vote for Wanjokoya. Na sababu ni kwamba, you know, this country now, and you have to agree, you have to talk about it, that hii inchi inawavuta bagi wengi sana. So many. Na kile ambacho kilichopo ni kwamba hawa wavuta bagi haoni chochote kibaya na uvutaji wa bagi. Hawa watu ukiwauliza watakwambia kwamba in fact they feel so happy. Go to any secondary school, you find so many. Go to any college, you find more than half of the students, including our ladies and young men, smoking marijuana openly. Go to any town, utapata mchana wengine anamkia bagi kama uji. Kwa kile ambacho tunasema ni kwamba you know, we have about 8 million registered youth as voters in the coming elections. And if Wanjokoya can manage to get 2 million votes, and I can tell you, you get the 2 million votes, will not be a difficult task for him. You'll be left with about 5 million votes, because about another million of youth will not vote. That is the registered voters will not vote. So if you divide 5 million between Raila Amolo Odinga and Ruto, you see Ruto is completely finished. Again, kile ambacho tunapata. Now if you add now the number of votes, that is people who are above 4 years who are supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, you can see why I'm saying Raila is home and dry. Kwa kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba Ruto is for sure also a career killer. Today I'm talking about a number of things, a number of issues in one video. Because you see, you also find that Ruto also being a career killer has completely also killed the career of Mudavadi. Kwa sababu ukiangalia kwa nini sasa amdanganye amwambie kwamba yeye is a co-principal. And then again katika Meru aseme nambari 3, number 3 is Kithure Kindiki. And we know number 2 is naibu wa mchele, naibu wa rais ambaye wanamuita Rigathi Gachagua. And number 1 we assume is him. Then you agree with me that the Murebe nation has only its stake in Azimio. And that is why Western Kenya should think twice before voting for Kenya Kwanza. Kwa sababu kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba even the 30% that have been promised, you know, Ruto does not keep any promise. Their stakes should be very high in Azimio, and they should vote to a man, to Raila Amolo Odinga, kwa sababu kile ambacho kinajitokeza ni kwamba ikiwa anasema hivi hajachaguliwa, ikiwa anasema Mudavadi hakuna mahali ambapo anasikika, Weta the fifth hakuna mahali anasikika, then you can ask yourself of what use is the reason. Well, why should the Western people, why should the Mulebe nation vote for Ruto? You have no reason to vote for this man, because he is going to Mudavadi. Now I've said this man is a career killer, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care and doesn't blink when he's lying. Cheupe. So you are here for the first time, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel. For subscribers, please I request you to like this video, comment, and let me know where you're watching us from. And again I repeat, Wanjokoya came to kill and bury Mudavadi, Kalonzo and Weta politically. And he also came to prepare the coming of Mother Karua as the first woman president in Kenya. Have a lovely evening.